What up, Brother Jones here, and every center has this terrible illness, man. It's terrible, man. It's all over the place. It spreads like wildfire as soon as you buy the game. And you know what that is? It's called glassitis. Look at this. Stroke! Where he at? Where's the center? Let me explain. Glassitis is the illness where the centers get a magnetic pull to the paint and they don't cover up in the perimeter. Look at it. Look at the center right now. Look at him and look at me. Stroke! And then y'all be in the comments, bro, John, you ain't nothing, but they leaving you wide open. I know! That's the point, because this build right here is every center's worst nightmare. Every center hates going against stretch bigs. Now, I wanted to show you a gameplay of my stretch because I ain't played on this joint in a minute. But before I get carried away, man, large percent of y'all ain't subbed who be watching my vids. So make sure you go ahead and hit that sub button. You can always change your mind later. Hit the noties too. Make sure you know these gang. I'm sorry, everybody who came off a noti, put noti gang in here. And if you late, comment late with emoji over your head like I'm late, bruh. Now, this build right here is hated by every center because they hate all centers, all my inside centers, all my paint beasts in the comment section. You hate going against good stretches. You know why? Because it takes you away from the paint and it takes you away from getting rebounds. How do you get takeover? Rebound. What most takeover do y'all have? Rebound and take. So y'all want to stand in the paint. Let's say the guard drive. 9 out of 10 times the center gonna just run in the paint and try to help to get a block to boost his stats and take instead of guarding his man in the corner. It happens every time. Look at this. Strap! Even though he was on me, but it didn't matter. And once again, you want to know what my jumper is? I put it in my last video. The last Fat Tony video, I threw the jumper in there. So if you haven't seen that yet, make sure you go check it out because that's where it is. But check this out. Now, there's an L to this build right here. There's an L. Now, when you match up this build against a paint beast, the paint beast, of course, is gonna get more rebounds. He may be able to finish over you a little bit, and he's gonna be able to dunk over you. But here's the thing, though. He can't guard you. On the other end of the spectrum, it's a double-double. Like, it's a high W and a L at the same time. It's more of a W because you help your team win more because you're going to be wide open, and threes add more than twos anyway in time. If a whole team hits threes the whole game and the whole other team hits twos, who's going to win faster? Somebody in the comments, who's going to win faster? The team that's shooting the threes, because 3 is more than 2. So, if the center can't guard you and over leaving you open and you got a little quick speed like my stretch, well, I'm going to show you how to make it. The average paint beast ain't going to be able to check you. He going to hate going against you. He going to get mad just because you can shoot. He's literally going to get salty because you can shoot. Like, it's funny. It's funny how they be mad at stretches because you didn't make an inside center. Now, I know it's a lot of inside center. I'm not coming for y'all. Y'all builds are useful. But the point of this video is to show you that this build is all y'all hate stretches that can torch. You hate it, and it's hard to guard, and it creates a lot of diversity in the offense. It is a slight L defensively because you cannot, snag a paint beast as easy. You have to actually get in good position. You have to time the jumps way better than you normally would. It's okay, but requires a little more effort on D, but it can be done. It can be done. It helps even more if you're running with a lockdown. And it helps also if you make my 6-8 PG lock build. You can run that at the 1. You know what I'm saying? Video right here on the screen. You can run that at the 1. Run it with another play shot. Have him set the screens. You the one that's standing corner or limitless range. You popping threes while he handles the paint presence. And you kind of just stay on their spot up. It's a perfect thing you could do. Literally all around. That build's all around too. It goes good with a stretch and a play sharp. You do play sharp, stretch, that lock build, you got it all. You can literally do it all. You see, I'm just out here killing with this build. It's too easy on the stretch. I ain't gonna lie. It's way too easy. The greens are coming way too easy. My 3-ball way too high. And I'm being left open. Stroke! From a leaning 3, it's still too easy. Build too dominant. They leave me open once again. Stroke! And that's game. Now I'm gonna show y'all how to make this build, man. Well, I'm gonna show you the way I made mine. Alright, now for the build. Power forward because it's a stretch. Stretch is a power forward. It's normal. I don't know too many people that has made a center stretch, but mine is definitely power forward. You gotta go with all green. I prefer to do the all green. You can do green and yellow if you want. Me personally, to me the all green is the best one. Alright, so right here, it really don't matter how you really do this stretch too much. I'm just gonna show you exactly what I did to mine. I don't have 30, I have 28. I lowered it to this about right there. A little bit of post fade. Yes, I use free throw when I play rec. So some people gonna be like, why you do that? You know what I'm saying? I don't use close shot. I never upgrade close shot on any build. Alright, so max out the D. You want every single defensive badge that it can give you. You're already a defensive liability, so you're gonna need every single defensive badge it can give you. Basically, this is what I do. I throw a little of this so I can get at least a few playmaking, like quick first step, gold, and downhill. So you can, like, you know, off fast breaks, run and get the ball real quick. That's what I do. Right here, body shape don't matter. I just do slight. Now for height, you can go two ways here. You can go 6'7" or 6'8". Majority of the season, you're gonna go against it like 6'9" and 8. They're gonna be around here. So it wouldn't hurt too bad to be 6'7". You're gonna be, I mean, if you know, max your arm out at 88, 3 ball, you know what I'm saying, and a decent wingspan, you still gonna be able to do what you gotta do. But of course, you're gonna get babied either way. 6'8" is a little more safer, and all you need is an 85 3 ball. So if you go to the 6'8" route, you can drop the weight because weight is irrelevant in this game. You may not feel that way, but it is. And you can literally raise the arms up until 85. All you need is an 85 3 ball in this game. Plus you got sharp take. There's no reason you should be missing with this build. Now if you're still missing it with 85, it ain't the build, it's you, bro. It ain't the build, it is definitely you. Let's go ahead and click that, and you're gonna get spot up shooter. That's what I would pick. There's no real scenario where I would pick playmaking. I don't know why you would. You're just a spot up, and it's a spot up shooting takeover. So you pick the spot up shooting take, and you will get a stretch 4. This is the stretch 4 build that you just saw, and what I be using, and this build is deadly. This build specialty, as you know, is torching paint beasts, spreading the floor. It's perfect for people who ISO. You got a friend that ISO, make a stretch. He don't want you in the paint with your paint beast anyway. He can't shoot. Glass locks in this game, yes, they can shoot a little bit, but are they consistent like that? No. So if you want to ISO, if there's any ISOers in the chat, you're going to want to run with a stretch big. For people who like running lockdown, you can also have a stretch big. It's very similar, except you're not playing D, but you're still spotting up. So if you like to spot up with a little bit more aggressiveness, because this one you can actually pull up, you can get a rebound, run up the court, and pull from 3, you know, much easier than you could with any lockdown can. So it could give you element of, you know what I'm saying, you carrying the offense. So that's why the build is fun, because most of the time you're gonna be left open in an ISO scenario anyway. They're gonna leave you open over the lock for some reason, because the center just can't help it. Like I said earlier, glassitis, the center can't really help it. Now to kind of counter the effect of going against paint beats, you're gonna need rebound chaser at least some kind of a box and rim protector to protect yourself. Now at this point I wouldn't do Intimidator too high, and then maybe a chase down in case somebody like get by you and you have to guard perimeter. You can just maybe get it off, and then rim protector kick in to help. At that point with this, I do this on mine. I just do quick first and downhill. Helps out a lot, especially when you get the ball like off a rebound and you just go and pull up real quick. It's beautiful for that. Now shooting badges, hot start is beautiful, because once you hit your first 2 shots, it keep going. Hot zone hunter is the best badge in the game. You have to have that on. Range is another one that should be Hall of Fame. Everything else in this is by choice. You don't really need volume shooter, you can throw it on. You don't really need green machine too high, but you can throw it on. I think you need catch at least silver. Me personally, I use bronze. I do a corner just to help, and then I do Hall of Fame dead, and I'm trying to remember what else I do. You could do difficult too, like if you ever plan on running baseline and fading with your stretch at all. But if not, just throw volume on and maybe raise up corner or clutch. I mean flex, I don't use flex. I don't use it. You can use it, but I mean you got 28 back, you don't even need this many, to be honest. So you could do whatever you want right there, If inside, doesn't really matter. You're not gonna be in there too much anyway. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all go follow my Twitch. You see at the bottom of the screen, and Twitter. Leave a like, sub if you new. Let me know if y'all want to see any other type of builds. Let me know what kind of builds y'all want to see. Till next video. I see y'all.